We all know the benefits of drinking water and keeping the body hydrated. Drinking alkaline water helps improve the blood's viscosity, which in turn helps the blood flow more efficiently through the body. DK Spring Water is alkaline water. DK Spring Water, bottled at the head of the springs in pristine Buff Bay, Portland. Available in 280 milliliters, 500 milliliters, 1.5 liter and 5-gallon bottles. Call 627-9114 to order yours today. DK Spring Water. Taste it, know it, love it.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the first race meet in December, Saturday, the 3rd, 2022, which is the Murt Mile card. The Murt Mile race meet was launched at the Rock Hotel in downtown Kingston, formerly Oceana. I had the opportunity of going there, and it was a great atmosphere. Nostalgia was at its highest. And a few owners and trainers and horsemen, they had the brunch and the hors d'oeuvres and, of course, the liquor. Nice to see such a move by Supreme Ventures Racing Entertainment Limited in highlighting the inaugural running of the Debutante Mile. Tomorrow we will have fixed odds to bet with, and later in the program I will elaborate on that. On Sunday the 4th, we'll have a sale of yearlings and 2-year-olds. Some of these 2 years are in training. 45 horses will be up for grabs. The Open Gate Show regret to announce the passing of veteran jockey Derek Ramjeet, someone who we all knew back then, and he had his claim as the fastest or one of the fastest jockey to leave the gates. The Open Gate Show sends condolences to the Ramjeet family. It is of note the absence of reigning champion jockey Anthony Thomas, who has departed the Costa camp. For whatever the reason, I can tell you it matters not much to Anthony Thomas, who is a very cool, maybe even cooler than Winston Griffiths. And he will be here. Well, let's hope he doesn't migrate, because we have a lack for good jockeys presently at Caymanas Park. First of 11 races, starts approximately 11 a.m. 6 rounds or 1,200 meters is for children up. It's a children up. Claiming race $450,000 to $550,000. 16 will start on this well-supported card with a high purse money for those who comes into the top 6. Number 1, Dodgers Link, only has to reproduce that last display on the 19th of November, going 5.5 furlongs with 57 kilos, and Lane Dawkins was closing fast to get within the head third to Gentle Giant and Hidden Valley. That display surely will make this horse have a good chance. Going to need some luck though from this inside post. Number 6, Sebastian, was the talk of the town in the last time this horse raced. That was the 19th of October, going a mile with Dane Dawkins. Was a 65 howling favourite, up with the speed but flattened badly to the 8th. 16.5 lengths behind Colorado Ranger, Above All Links, and Nala Bushman. He's in good condition, but he's sparing a race, and that's an issue for me. Number 7, Fabulosity, better Gentle Giant, who was in front of all the top ones here on a short while, the 19th of November. The time that Fabulous still won, that's the 10th of July, going 5.5 furlongs in pole-to-pole fashions by 3 lengths, had Gentle Giant 3 lengths behind. That was in the slops, though, but Gentle Giant was not himself then. Runs best on a relaxed lead, of which she won't be afforded with that comfort here. Number 8 favorite is Visiting the Sea, Aplenty, and seen in good shape, can be considered. Number 10, Burning Red, ran well on last to be second, 6 3/4 lengths behind Debutante, facing a bit tougher here, but trainer Ryan Darby does well with these types, and Burning Red has a bit of back class. Number 11, Uncle Vinny, nicely handicapped, but is off form. Number 13, Killer B, could earn an exotic spot. Number 11, Colorado Bell, well drawn and could enter the red ring for a part of the top 5. Number 16, Belazo, super fit Gallon, who is badly drawn. Top 5. Number 10, Burning Red. Number 15, Colorado Ranger. Number 1, adopts this link. Number 8, favorite is number 13, Killer B. Race 2 goes 7.5 furlongs or 1,500 meters. 9 declared for Nilibet Forzen Up, who has won 4 races and imported Forzen Up, was only won twice. Number 1, Sensational Goal, been working more extensively of late. Number 2, Regal and Royal, comes off a refreshing, looking the part at exercise, good chance to win. Number 4, Kai Alexis, like the way she looked on Sunday, the 27th of November, champing up the straight, and last 2 was 23 and 4/5. Number 5, Charming Beauty, fit, but has more to find for a top 3 slot. Number 6, Catalina, youthful filly who is returning off a hiatus, trading well, but only outside the straight, or out the straight resource as gallop. Goes 4.5 kilos overweight for Andrew Powell to ride. Catalina, possible low speed, and could do well. Number 7, Ian the Link showed he's back to form as his last 2 displays last twice, which signifies her issues are corrected. Number 8, stablemate of Ian the Link, Iron Links, ran and won in okay time of 1:33 and 4/5 by 6.5 lengths at this distance on the 8th of October, beating Omron and Silver Fox. Has more to find. Number 9, Ring Charmer, fitter now and still very light. Top 3, number 2, Royal and Regal and Royal rather. Number 7, and the Link. Number 9, Ring Charmer. Number 6, Catalina. Number 4, Kai Alexis. Remember to subscribe to the Open Gate Show on YouTube. If you don't know how, ask someone how. It's free and easy. Shout out to trainer Kevin Brevet, who is going through a tough time with the loss of his beloved mom. Race 3 goes 6.5 furlongs or 1,300 meters. It's for choosing up. A claiming race, $800 to $1 million. 14 declared. Number 1, High Diplomacy, wanted to be high last week, but ended up 5 lengths behind Rafi Manuel. Shibu moved here again, and China Max could close for a place in the lower order on the board. Number 4, Alexis Lodge, seeking a hat-trick of wins after beating Moose here the last time she raced. She has good pace, and her trainer, Philip Lee, is doing well of late. Could achieve the 3-timer, but it won't be that easy. Number 5, Shaboom, nearing Christmas, and she nearly boomed last week. Has enough speed to run at for a top 4 placing. Number 7, Secret Traveller, 8-year-old, who was only a length behind number 4, Alexis Lodge, when worse off at the scales. Then, on the 30th of October, going 6.5 furlongs, is better off at the weights now. So let's see if Secret Traveller can turn the tables on Alexis Lodge. Should be able to. Number 8, K-Boy, had 3 hard races recently, and even though better drawn than last, will find it harder to win, but could get into your exotics. Number 9, Mr. Mandate, has speed, but even though fitter, will have to pull out all the stops in order to win this one. Number 11, Azaria, back to the trainer, Gary Griffiths, who knows her best. Number 12, Chua Sky, didn't do all that badly on last, but on the 12th of November, going 5.5 furlongs, well supported, up with speed, and won pace to beat third, 5.5 lengths behind Alexis Lodge and K-Boy. Number 5, Shaboom. Number 7, Secret Traveller. Number 11, Azaria. Number 4, Alexis Lodge. Number 12, True Al Sky. We go now to race 4, which goes 6.5 furlongs. For Nailweight, Frozen Up was only won once, and imported Frozen Up, who remains the maiden. 14, Declared, number 1, Always Vigorous, did well on last, and that was on the 12th of November, going 7 furlongs with 49 kilos, and ran on and looked threatening at the furlong point, but didn't go all the way, and ended up second, 2 lengths behind Hi-Ho Primero. Number 4, Queen T, has been stepped up at exercise. Number 5, Miss HJF gets Anthony Thomas. Well, number 6, Open Perseverance, will have first-time Lasix after 10 career starts. Should do better now. Number 7, All the Champion, seen in very good condition, but his fitness, I'm not sure on. Number 10, Little Groovy Thing, won easily and last, and should be part of the reckoning. Number 5, sorry, what am I saying? Number 13, Short Curling, has speed and stretching out. Will have to be caught. Well, maybe. Number 1, Always Vigorous. Number 13, Short Curling. Number 6, That's Open Perseverance. Number 5, Miss HF. Number 10, Little Goofy Thing. Before I get to race 5, let me explain the BetMaker fixed odds betting for you. BetMaker and Supreme Ventures are proud to present both the launch of the fixed odds betting at Caymanas Park this Saturday, and our first time this sort of betting will be performed at the track. What a day to start the Minute Mile Race meet. Each race day, you'll be able to see the opening prices BetMaker has issued right here in the track and pool. Odds are displayed in decimal odds to the dollar to $1, meaning that the stake is included in the price. For example, 2 to 1 becomes $3, 92 becomes $5. And remember, that's only $1 betting. An often asked question regarding fixed odds betting is what happens if there's a scratch after bets have been taken. Firstly, you have backed a runner that is scratched, then you receive a full refund, but then deductions applied to bets placed prior to the scratch in the relation to what price they were at the time of scratching. Similar to how it is done in the tote regulates, that the tote regulates. For the initial stage, fixed odds will only be available on track at Caymanas Park, but you can be informed that a roll out to both the OTB and telebetting ain't far away. So, very, very interesting introduction, of which should excite those heavy bettors. Race 5 has 12 declared, goes 1900 meters or 9.5 furlongs. It's for native trios who has only won once and imported trios and up who are a maiden. Number 1, Lion of Ekati, did well enough on the 22nd of October, going 9 from 25 yards. When running very well, to be 2.5 and second to Sunny T and Chippy. Stablemate Fly, Messenger Fly was 6 and behind. This horse merits serious consideration for a top 3 spot. Number 4, Fly Messenger Fly, showing good cycle form last twice, but such a small and wiry sort has much to retain. Those two displays of recent so quickly, in my thinking. Number 5, that's Ahmad Ali, was lucky the speed collapsed abruptly when breaking his maiden on the 5th of November. Number 6, Baby Like, is stretching out now and should be able to relax better. Interesting entry, this one. Number 7, Won't Like It, will have supporters again. Number 9, Slam, could have been closer and last. That was on the 20th of November, going 7.5 furlongs at 53 to 1. Was closing gently behind Justin Biden, Fly Messenger Fly, and One Like It. We'll be more focused this time, I can tell you that. Number 10, Start the Rhythm, seemingly has this race penciled, maybe because of the big race meet. Let's see tomorrow. Number 11, Rhythm, a possibility for a top 5 slot. Again, number 12, Power of Fate, can get a low exotic placing. Number 6, though, Baby Like, from number 1, Lion of Fakati. Number 10, Stop the Rhythm. Number 9, Slam. Number 11, Rhythm. I go for a break and I'll return with race number 6.
We all know the benefits of drinking water and keeping the body hydrated. Drinking alkaline water helps improve the blood's viscosity, which in turn helps the blood flow more efficiently through the body. DK Spring Water is alkaline water. DK Spring Water, bottled at the head of the springs in pristine Buff Bay, Portland. Available in 280 milliliters, 500 milliliters, 1.5 liter and 5-gallon bottles. Call 627-9114 to order yours today. DK Spring Water. Taste it, know it, love it.
Welcome back to the Open Gate Show. Race 6 goes 7 furlongs over 1400 meters, 16 declared. It's for native bred foals and up who has only won 2 races, and imported foals and up who has only won once. Number 1, JJ the Striker, holding his form well, but badly drawn. However, with a trouble-free run, can win. Number 4, Regnant, coming off a surgeon, training okay, is the class horse here, but that February 26th run must create some negativity. Number 6, Longilala, is last, is a concern, but is capable of better. Number 8, Van, will have speed to contend with, but it's a possibility he could hold on for a low exotics for those who plays the high 5. Number 10, Silver Fox, frequently race code, who can get a top 5 placing as the norm. Number 11, Rods the Indian, gets back the visor and should be dangerous. Number 12, To Cat Be the Glory, must be seriously considered of his November 5th run, going a mile when he was up with the speed and quickened, but failed and got a head beaten in the second by Turn on the Light. Had Charming Beauty and company behind. Number 13, Chandra's Law. Her condition has changed up a lot since that last race on the 12th of November. Could sit in the catbird seat Well, that's what is expected. It hopes to catch the camera in the winner's enclosure. Still, I'm off her for a very private reason. Number 15, Arm Run, a possibility for I-5 contenders. Number 16, Sensational Ending, can compete with these. Has issues, but is working fair enough to have a say to fight this out. But I'm taking number 1, JJ the Striker from number 16, Sensational Ending. Number 11, Rod's the Indian, top 3. Number 12, To Cat Be the Glory. Number 6, Longilala, in that order. Race 7 provides a good set of 2-year-olds, a native and imported horses. It's made a special weight race. 6 debutants here, 7 declared. Sorry, 5 debutants. Is it? No, it's 6. Yes, 6 debutants here. Correction. 5.5 furlongs or 1,100 meters. Number 1, the first debutant, named Big Guy in Tusky, born the 12th of March, a big colt by natural selection out of Granville Greeter by He's the Real Thing. Sivan Maharaj, the owner, gives about the trains. Wyeth, 955 Limited, bred this one. Linton Bennett, the groom, Shane Ellis, gets the call, and this horse will debut with tongue tie and Lasix. Highly thought of colt with a strange name. Worked and started 6 lengths behind number 5, Anonymous, from the 5.5 furlong point. Just lost at work by approximately 3/4 of a length on Sunday, the 27th of November. 5.5, Big Guy in Tusky ran in 1/8 and 3/5 by 1, 2, and 4/5. Really working well and should win if the inside post ain't an issue. Number 2, a U.S. debutant named Box Box, born the 9th of March, Chested Philip by Shaman Ghost, by Jessica Is Back, by Put It Back. Supreme Ventures Racing and Entertainment Limited owns this horse. Solomon Sharp, the chairman of Supreme Ventures Racing and Entertainment Limited, father, Owen Sharp, trains. Little Farm bred this horse in the United States and never Butler as a groom. Latex will be applied as well as Aaron Church will be riding. This US bred horse who has will need much more time to get herself together for a good display. Number 4, another US debutant named Fred the Great, born the 29th of March. Well, so far, all these debutants are March born. 26th of March is one was born, it's a big coat by Adias Charlie, out of Joyance by Pulpit, Milady Ezan CD Old, Jason Acosta trains. Orleana Farms are the breeder, Barrington Samuel is the groom. Robert Halligan gets the call, and Fred the Great will have tongue tie and Lasix, second of 3 US bred here. I've just started to show you on the exercise track, but should do okay if breaking well from the gates. Number 5, Anonymous, will have tongue tie and Lasix. This horse was born the 15th of April, a big coat by Land Tamer out of 18 Carat by Israel Thing. Andrew Donald owned and bred this horse. Omar Hewitt, the groom. Anthony Lewis trains, Devin Foster rides. Anonymous, coming along each week and looks to be a decent colt. We'll learn a lot from this race and could be on one to be looked at next time. The Open Gate Show applauds humanitarian Andrew McDonald, owner and breeder. Number 6, Burlap, a debutant, born the 18th of March, to be caught by Casual Trick out of Fedora, making this horse a half to Slammer. Stablemate, Milady Azan and Richard Azan, as well as Wilbert Bagwandine, owns this horse, and they're also the breeder. Wayne Malcolm, the groom, Anthony Thomas gets the call. Big, strong colt who has shown on the exercise track he is of value. Will run credible. And I'm expecting a good display, seeing that his half-brother Slammer, first time out, ran well. Number 7, running Glory, born the 2nd of April, to be fillied by the Big Beast out of Talented Speed by Genuine Talent. Lisa Watson, the owner Jason Acosta trains. Anthony Lopez in the United States bred this horse. Christy Anthony, the groom, Ray Lewis rides. Another US bred here. She has more races to get the needs experience to be competitive. Number 1, Big Guy in Fesky from number 6, Burlap. Number 4, Fred the Great. Number 5, Anonymous. 8th race, 16 declared. Goes 6.5 furlongs or 1,300 meters. It's a maiden condition race for native bred trios only. Number 1, Posing Already. Ran his best and last, going on the curve for the first time. This half-brother to the 2020 Jamaican Derby winner King Arthur is improving each time. Fitter now, but the inside post makes him a must to get to the earlies from the off. Number 2, Real Big Man, well-bred, great colt, but has a lot to find, even though has been consistent in his 3 career starts. Number 4, Monaco, last race wasn't all that bad. Number 6, Jupiter Man showed value with first time to rate on last time this one ran and was closing fast on the 26th of November, going 5.5 furlongs with 57 kilos, 99 to 1, finished 5th, 2.75 lengths to Melrich for 5, and Prince Quality, who is here to compete with again. Retains jockey Andre Martin against similar opponents going longer. Number 9, Prince Quality, ran his best race last week where all the top ones were in. Number 10, Don Vincenzo, privately bought since the last race and gets a change of stable. Has the master Shane Ellis to show who is the Don? Well, let's see. Number 12, called Emperor, could hang in there for a low exotic slot. Number 15, a surety, similar as called Emperor, but will have more speed to chase, I would imagine. Number 10, Don Vincenzo from number 1, Posing Already. Number 4, Monaco. Number 6, Jupiter Man. Number 9, Print Quality. Number 12, Called Emperor. Number 15, a surety, could be added in the lower order. Race 9 for imported trios and up, who was only won twice, and native bred trios and foils, who has only won 3 races. 12 declared, they go 7 furlongs or 1,400 meters. Number 1, Take a Punt, won when the speed collapsed on the 12th of November, the last time this horse ran, going 6.5 furlongs, beating Telona and Slammer, who is once again here. Number 3, March and Shoot, going from strength to strength and now seeking a consecutive trial of wins, will be in the top here. Number 3, Nefertari, will be a late non-starter. Number 5, Freedom Street, won in a very fast time of 1:20 in the 5th for 6.5 furlongs on last in the lower order, up in grade now. Number 6, I Realize, run well against out of class Date Cornerstone on the 5th of November, going a mile, finishing 3 lengths second, coming off a layoff. Last race was poor, however, but can be forgiven. Number 7, Sunset Silhouette, consistent, and her consistency could get her into the top 5. Number 8, Slammer, unlucky and last. On the 12th of November, going 6.5 furlongs, the 1-5 favorite, last, finished 3rd by a neck to Take a Punt with here, and Telona should make amends. Number 9, Power, has been timely prepared and should fight this out as he is working very well. Stablemate number 11, Lacrime, could get a low exotic spot. Number 8, Slammer. Number 9, Power. Number 1, Take a Punt. Number 6, I Realize. Number 2, March and Shoot. The penultimate race, race 10, goes 1,820 meters or 925 yards. 12 were declared for choosing up overnight allowance race. Number 2, the head cornerstone, very consistent, has been promoted and needs to improve in order to win. Number 4, Perfect View, ultra consistent gelding who should stick around in the early to carry the fight to the top 2. Number 6, Law of Lucy, experiencing 2 turns for the first time. Number 7, Crimson could earn a place in the top 5. Number 8, Miniature Man, back to himself, and a top 3 slot is more than likely. Number 9, Positive ID, super fit and can close for a low exotics. Number 10, Brinks, the one to beat, and I'm selecting number 10, Brinks, from number 4, Perfect Brew, from number 8, Miniature Man. Number 9, Positive ID, or number 3, the head cornerstone for the minor placings. It comes to the big one, and it's the last race, race 11. The Mote Mile is an invitational race and has the top 16 horses in the land competing for the $18 million historical purse money. The contestants are such that the American horses, well, the US bred horses, are allotted top weight. The handicapping, in my opinion, begs to be different, hopefully, next year. But such is, and we'll have to go by what is on. Going a mile or 600 meters, 16 were declared for choosing up overnight allowance. Number 1, Foil Chestnut by Burn Identity, by Woman's Boss by Traditional, Everton Rose, and Akim Mahadio, the owner Jason Acosta train, one of several officers for Acosta. Current Posada breeder Ricardo Brett, the groom of our Walker Ride, will be in the early for a short while. Well, that is if she breaks well. Number 2, One of a Kind, 5-year-old chestnut horse by Phil's Vision out of the Golden One by Royal Minister. Joseph Lewars owns this horse until it trains on Valley Estates Limited. The breeder, Ian Winter, the groom, Anthony Thomas, gets the call, could close for a share if coming off this torrid pace that is expected. Number 3, Mahogany, 5-year-old chestnut gelding by Sensational Slam out of Meteorite by Traditional, owned by Mr. Ellis, Mr. Pratt, Mr. Pragnell, and Karen Passard. Her husband in Passard trains. Clovis Metcalf, CDOD, the breeder. Frank Spencer, the groom. Will Lewis gets the call. When Mahogany is himself, he's a monster in front. His resume is outstanding over varied distances. And if he comes with his A game, he will win. Number 4, Jordan Reigns, a US bred horse, Foil Bay Gelding by Marcia, out of Jerry Be Good by Scrimshaw. Ram, the owner, in Passard Trains. Hillwood Stables bred this one in the United States, and Shane Wallace, the groom. Tevin Foster gets the call. Hindered repeatedly in the Jamaica Cup to be fourth, 7 lengths behind Stalemate Mahogany and Runaway Algo, as well as I'm Fred. Doesn't seem to be in good shape at present. Number 5, Duke, 6-year-old grey horse by Casual Chick out of Lady Macbeth by Bob. Success Farm owned, gave us about the trains, Michael Bernard, the breeder, Dwight Lawrence, the groom, Alan Mirage. He has the reins. May obtain a very low exotic placing, as I'm sure his rider will hold him off the pace and try closing. Well, can't be sure, but I think that's what will be done. Number 6, Runaway Algo, another American here. Born 11th of April, a chestnut coat by Algorithms by Miss Unify. out of Horse Greeley. Landmark Farms own and bred this horse. Dave Biggs, the groom. Dale Murphy, the trainer. Christopher Mundine, as usual, gets the call. Very consistent US imported horse who will run his usual honest race and should be in the top 4. Number 7, Atomica, born the 18th of March, a 3-year-old chestnut filly by Nuclear Wayne out of Honky Tonksville by Reparations. Oak Ridge Farms own, give us about the trades, Carl Mona, ODMP. Bred this one, Errol Thomas. The groom, regular Radadine Dawkins, will be in the saddle. What to say on this talented 3-year-old filly? The first time, though, she ran against the island's best, she was beaten. Yes, she was severely hampered at least 3 times and crowed well to be 8 3/4 lengths behind Mahogany. On paper, she is live, but if number 3 Mahogany brings its best, it could be a good fight up to the winning post. Number 8, Makeup Artist, Favre Bay Mare by Adore the Goal out of Lipstick Lily by Master Command. Carlton Watson owns, Jason Acosta trains, Marcus Dubdub, the breeder. Christo Anthony, second horse here that he is grooming in this one. Makeup Artist facing the top ones here, and that's a huge task for a jockey Jerome Ennis. Number 9, I've Got Magic, a US bred horse for a big coat by Fast Anna out of Little Miss Richie by Half Hours. Lakeland Farms Limited owns this horse. Philip Fiani OD trains. Richard Lake, the breeder. Byron Murray, the groom. O'Neill Mullins rides. Good sort who has been aimed for this, obviously. Look at his best on the exercise track in weeks, but his issues, in my opinion, still poses a doubt for a top 3 spot against these. Stalemate number 10, Excessive Force, a 5-year chestnut horse by Broken Vow out of Fearless Kiss by Smart Strike. ACK Stables owns, Philip Fiani trains. Orin Ingham and Marette Farrell, as well as Mount William Farms, bred this one in the United States. Living Biggs, the groom. Maybe to Harvey. He was aboard the last time the horse won on the 12th of November, going 6 furlongs, and he again rides, but this time at 57 kilos. Really top-class horse whose issue as limit is full potential. He is a likely upsetter, that I can tell you. Number 11, Calculus, for Bay Court by Sensational Slam out of Trinket Box by Bernardini. Stephen Maraj owns, give us about the trains. Karma Maraj bred this horse. Lennon Bennett, the groom. Lennon Bennett has groomed some of the top horses of recent. Shane Ellis gets the call. Calculus may earn a low placing. Number 12, American I Am Fred, for Bay Gellin by Golden Lad out of Happy Valley by Rock Slide. Milady Azan CD owns this horse. Jason Acosta trains. George Poisk, the breeder in the United States, got Pennant the groom, 57 kilos. Philip Parchment, even with this handicap of 57 kilos, he should get in the top 5, especially as this rider knows him very well. Number 13, Race Car, another US imported horse here, 5-year grey roan horse out of Race Day by MC McDuffie by Henry Hughes. Electron Farms Limited owns. Richard Lake bred this one. Spencer Chung, the trainer. Mario Skeen, the groom. Aaron Thatcher rides, has a lot to find at present. Number 14, King Arthur, 5-year Bay Gellin by Natural Selection out of Deish's Art by Pat and Jack. Carlton Watson owns. Jason Acosta trains. Glennie Robinson, the breeder. The groom, Leon Walker. Robert Alden rides. King Arthur is off color at present. Number 15, Eagle One, another Jason Acosta trainee. 5-year Bay Gellin by Astrology by Frisky's Cheerleader by Roar. Carlton Watson owns Jason Acosta trains Elizabeth Murad, the breeder in the United States. Leon Walker has 2 here, King Arthur and Eagle One. Eagle One is overmatched with jockey Javanel Patterson to ride. Number 16, Blue Vinyl, born the 18th of March, Chestnut Colt by Bird Identity out of Bluefields by Hainesfield. M&M Racing Stables own Patrick Lynch train. Ian Pessard bred this horse. David Bell, the groom, the Cardenas rides. Could improve on his last 3 starts. Top 5. Number 10, Excessive Force. Number 3, Mahogany. Number 7, Atomica. Number 12, I Am Fred. Number 6, Runaway Algo. Good luck, and remember to subscribe to the Open Gate Show on YouTube. Take care.
We all know the benefits of drinking water and keeping the body hydrated. Drinking alkaline water helps improve the blood's viscosity, which in turn helps the blood flow more efficiently through the body. DK Spring Water is alkaline water. DK Spring Water, bottled at the head of the springs in pristine Buff Bay, Portland. Available in 280 milliliters, 500 milliliters, 1.5 liter and 5-gallon bottles. Call 627-9114 to order yours today. DK Spring Water. Taste it, know it, love it.